Hi. I have exactly 15 minutes before I have to go to work today. So if this video is longer than 15 minutes, then I was late for work today. So take with that information what you will. I've been thinking a lot for the past 5, 6 years, give or take, how much I regret everything that I've done. Everything is a good word. And I think about the music video for I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister. I think about that a lot. The guy screaming, "What do you wanna do with your life?" And it's like, yeah, I'd like to rock. I think that's pretty obvious considering the album that I released in 2019 and the hair situation. I feel like I would look good in a hair metal band, is all I'm trying to say. I think that'd be a good old time right there. If we could revive the genre as a whole, that'd be pretty sick. Unfortunately, I don't foresee that happening. But I have said basically every single opportunity that I have on this channel is do not go to college. It's a scam. It's a waste. And you will regret it. I should add a qualifier to that. If you're the top of your class and you plan on going into like rocket science or something, engineering. If you're planning on being an engineer, if you're good at math, go to college. If you hate math, do not go to college. Okay? This is the new motto for the channel. It used to be don't go to college. It still kind of is. It still mostly is. But like unless you're literally the best, like the very top of your class, do not go to college. And if you are the very top of your class and you do go to college, do something worth a shit. Please, God, do something worth a shit. Do not be like me and get a fake degree that gets you absolutely nowhere in life. Trust me, I've been there. I wanted, what did I want to do with my life? I wanted to be the guy in the editing room. I wanted to be the guy like who works on TV shows and movies, but like just strings together the footage and makes it into a cohesive package that everyone can adore. And then I would put little Easter eggs into all my stuff to be like, like a little signature. Just be like, yeah, I edited that. Yeah. But then I realized, the thing is that really what I wanted to be the most was a cameraman. I wanted to be either in front of the camera or behind the camera. Now, you see, the problem with being behind the camera is that if you have the personality to be in front of the camera, it doesn't really translate that well. If you edit your own stuff, I feel like that's a bad thing. Editing your own stuff, because I mean, in the grand scheme of things, because when you get into the business, right? Theoretically, the mythical getting into the business part of finishing college. When you get into the business, if you have an in front of the camera personality, you're gonna translate your in front of the camera personality into your behind the camera personality. So you're gonna start editing things the way that you would envision it, as opposed to the person who's actually a part of the project. See, that's what I mean. It's like you need to be a real sub. You cannot have a dom personality if you're gonna be behind the camera. See, that's just my personal opinion on the subject, though. I could be fucking completely wrong. God knows I haven't had a professional gig in the last 5 years. 4 years. 4 years. I mean, that you can hardly call that what I did professional. It was the opposite of professional. I used my iPod, my 10-year-old iPod as a camera. Professional. Professional videographer. Yeah. But that's just my opinion, is that the submissive behind the camera personality is going to be able to recreate your vision as a director rather than the in front of the camera personality like me, who's going to implement their vision into your production. It's just what I think on that whole subject matter there. What do you think, Mac? Mac doesn't care. I don't blame him. Yeah, that was kind of the whole purpose of the video, is that I was thinking that, you have to have the personality. And that's what I've been saying from the very beginning, is that you have to have the personality for college. I have said so many times on this channel, it's just like, it all comes back to that. Like, all these regrets that I've had over the course of my life, it all comes back to going to college. It ruined me. I could have been in the position that I'm at right now 4 years earlier if I had just not gone to college. Literally. That's all it would have taken. Because none of the skills that I gained while taking 4 years of education, of higher education, have helped me in any capacity, in any job that I've ever had. Everything that I fucking do on YouTube was self-taught. I took a fucking video production class in college and I learned nothing. I took an audio production class in college and I learned nothing. I guess I learned how to fucking lie through my teeth taking the fucking news writing classes. All but one of the stories that I did in every single one of my news writing classes through college was completely fabricated. I feel like, most and you know what? I feel like most news writing in general is completely fabricated. So you know what? I've gone through the last couple of years kind of with the guilt of having lied my way through my degree. But then again, basically all written news today is completely fucking fabricated. I wasn't doing anything that anyone else wasn't. If anything, I was ahead of the curve. Everyone else actually doing legitimate news writing, and I'm sitting there like, all right, what's some bullshit that I can make up today? What kind of fucking bullshit can I make up today? The most real news story that I wrote for news class in fucking college was when my roommate bought a DiGiorno pizza, and I just bullshit a story out of it. I saw it sitting in the fucking freezer, and I was like, that looks good. And then I was like, this is some hard-hitting news right here. Local student purchases pizza. That's literally, I think, what the title of the article was. That didn't make the semesterly newspaper. They had a newspaper. I should have kept a copy. The story, actually, okay, that's a lie. I did do a legitimate story one time, but it wasn't for the class. It was for extracurriculars, which you'd be surprised to know that I actually attempted to do at one point. I don't know what that is. Is it a zit? It's like darker than a zit, is the thing. It is a zit of color. Maybe it was just a weird shadow. It kind of just has a weird shadow effect going on there. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, there was one fucking story that I actually did about like someone that was passing around a petition during like our advanced desktop publishing class, and I'm like, I need to write a story. This is a story, I guess. Is it a story? Apparently they thought it was a story because they ran with it and put it on the front page of that semester's newspaper. But they didn't credit me. Because I just bullshit I bullshit the story together in like framework, and then someone else actually went and did interviews with them and they got all the credit. I didn't even get like the fucking like inspired by. I didn't get any fucking credit on there. But it was the front page story. But I was the first one to come up with it. So yeah. Sucks to suck. 9 minutes. I can just stretch this out just a little bit longer. Yeah, I kind of got through all the main points that I was going to get through in like the first 4 minutes. There isn't really anything philosophical about this. Just don't go to college. It's a scam. My loans have been in forbearance for 2 years. They've been sitting there, and it's like I look at my credit. I go to Credit Karma, okay, and I always look there, and like the loan age thing keeps getting more and more red, and it's like I don't have to pay. I'm not fucking paying. Fuck my credit score. I'm above 700. I don't need this shit. I ain't paying for this. Hey Joe, can you please pass the fucking Student Loan Forgiveness Act or whatever the fuck it's called? Seriously. My credit score is gonna like go whoop when you do that. Do I need to open another credit card to offset the fact that these loans have been in forbearance for 2 fucking years? Oh my god. Technically, I'm making the payment though, because the payment is 0. I am making the payment. It's just that the amount of the loan hasn't gone down any. It's a catch-22. Because if I start paying it off again, you know, what if Joe forgives all of it? I don't think Joe's forgiving all of it. That'd be cool, though. That'd be cool. It'd be the one singular good thing that he's done as president. So, obviously, it'll never happen. He's gonna fucking... He'll bulk it some more. We'll send fucking another 40 fucking billion to fucking Ukraine before we get any student loan forgiveness. Yeah, and then November will come around and the Democrats will get completely steamrolled, and then Joe will be sitting on TV every day going like, I want to pass the student loan forgiveness bill, but the Republicans in the Senate and the House are gonna block it, so what's the point? And then he just starts frothing at the mouth like that movie, Class of Nukem High, and then he just fucking, his entire face melts. I went to Doctor Strange last night. I'm not gonna spoil anything because... what the fuck was that? But it is very cool to see Sam Raimi back at the helm of a Marvel movie. And I think that movie was made in direct response to the Suicide Squad movie. I guess that's a spoiler. But like, it didn't feel like a Marvel movie. It didn't even feel like a Raimi Marvel movie even. It was just... strange, if you will. It was a strange film. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be the video because I got nothing else. What am I gonna title this video? That's a good question. I'm gonna title this video the very first thing that pops into my mind. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There's kind of like a Wheel of Fortune wheel spinning in my head right now, and it's gonna land on Paris. 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 The French Revolution. The college revolution. The Eiffel 65. Eiffel. I got an eyeful of the Doctor Strange movie. I got an eyeful of college. An eyeful of college. That's what we're going to call this. Shoe. Bask in the glory of this shoe. Are you not satisfied? It's a shoe. What more can I say? eBay fashion. eBay fashion. eBay stopped making commercials. Or either A, eBay stopped making commercials, or B, I stopped watching TV. One of the two is true. What happened to eBay fashion commercials? There hasn't been one for a while, because if there was, I'd be getting a lot of notifications about it. Anyway, that's this video. Why do you watch my channel? You are a psychotic. You want to call me psychotic? Look at you. Look at you, Dave, watching this video. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You watching this video when there are a billion different things you could be doing. And instead, you're watching this? Yeah, get away. Stay social distancing. 6 feet or more. Okay? Get back. Get back, plague rat.